Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is a sound off for Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 6. Giselle Bryant does not give she don't care. She is producer's pet. Whatever she has to do on that show, she will do. She don't care about nobody's feelings. She don't care about nothing. She don't care. She gets the job done. Whatever she has to do, she's going to do. The sooner everyone learns that, the better. So Giselle and Karen are still going back and forth about who owes an apology to whom. Giselle did not wish death on your husband, Karen. She did not wish death on Ray. Twitter is good with the receipts. Somebody mentioned how in season 1, episode 1, Karen made a similar comment about her damn self. And I remember it. She was wearing a blue dress. She was in the confessionals. And she was saying how she likes Giselle. And one day she's going to hand over the reins of Potomac to Giselle. But that'll be when she's dead and gone. Now, Karen, did you wish death on yourself? No. Because you understand what that means. And so does everyone else. All True Tea dropped some receipts from the season 1 reunion where Ashley was kind of getting messy with Karen, and Karen's response to her was, let's see if your husband is still following you around after 20 years of marriage, if he's still alive. Is that wishing death on him? No, because we all know what that means. Karen, you are reaching, and it looks a little desperate. Like, Karen, the way I used to go up for you, it's like, ugh, what are you doing? It's really desperate. I think everybody remembers season 3, all the things that happened, but we don't really remember season 1 and season 2, or a lot of people don't remember season 1 and season 2, right? Karen used to pick on Giselle all the time and say, oh, she has no etiquette. She has no class. She's not this. We need to get her together. She has no man. By the time we got to season 3, Giselle was ready for you, girl. She was ready for Karen. That is why she showed her no mercy all throughout season 3. And Karen, your hands are not clean. You was doing things to Giselle as well. You were doing things to Giselle as well. So at this point, Giselle nor Karen, neither of you are innocent. The only thing I will say is everyone remembers every bad thing Giselle did to Karen. But y'all seem to forget Karen has done some things to Giselle. Everybody remembers the t-shirt, but nobody remembers when Karen called on the first season. She called Giselle's date she called him Mr. Miami, I think. Why would you call him somebody else's name? You know, this is a single woman and she's dating other people. That was messy. Season 2, you got in her business. You're constantly telling this woman she don't have no man, she don't have no man. And then your husband jumps on her line and says, well, you know, you're going to need to attract a man while you still can. How was Giselle supposed to take that? So she was like, okay, season 3, oh, Uncle Ben got tax issues. Let me make a t-shirt. Oh, Ashley said you was cheating on Ray with blue eyes. Let me make sure to spread that around on the show. All those things that Giselle did to you, Karen, you had it coming. Now, it was unfortunate because you were going through a lot, but you had it coming. Neither of you are innocent. Karen is not innocent. Giselle is not innocent. I don't feel bad for either one. The only people I feel bad for are Giselle's 3 daughters that go to school or wherever, and people are like, oh, your mama got a hot box. That's it. I don't feel bad for them 2 grown women. Y'all can keep on bickering if y'all want to. So Giselle definitely wants this rumor to come out, or at least she's working really hard for this rumor to come out. She's pulled Ashley aside twice and had a conversation about Eddie in these cheating rumors. And now she's pulled Robin aside. I really don't care that she's bringing it up, but it's like she's giving credit to it. That's what's annoying, right? I will say this. For Wendy to think that Bravo isn't going to talk about these rumors, that's very naive. You had better known that they was going to talk about these rumors. It was out in the world. They were going to talk about it. No one gets spared. No one gets spared. Portia had just had her baby, and they brought that woman into Candy's restaurant to speak on the rumors while they were filming. Conveniently, she walks into Candy's restaurant while they're filming. No. Bravo set it up just like they setting Giselle up to bring y'all situation to the forefront. I personally don't believe that Eddie cheated on Wendy or that he had a side baby. I don't believe it. But it's out in the press. It's going to be talked about. So Wendy should not get her blood pressure up because of no bull like that. I just don't think that. But Giselle, she is producer's pet. She's going to do her job. Ashley's on maternity leave from being producer's pet, but we're going to see her come out of it real quick. However, she pulls Robin aside and she's talking about it. And Robin's like, yeah, I don't believe it either. But maybe that has something to do with her personality change. And I will say this also. Y'all some messy bitches to be doing her like that. Because if y'all really cared, y'all would tell her, right? Y'all won't be talking about her behind her back. But whatever. Wendy walks in the room as they're speaking about it, and y'all don't say nothing to her. That's an opportune time to tell your homegirl, like, girl, what's good? Why are you acting like this? Why are you spilling out of your bustier? Like, what are you doing? Side note, Wendy is on a girl's trip. Wendy could wear what she want to wear. I think that bustier was a little too small, but if Wendy wants to wear it, Wendy should wear what she wants to wear. Nobody needs to be policing anybody's fashion choices until y'all get Giselle to look right. When you get your fashions together, then maybe you could talk about somebody's clothes. But until then, you need to zip it because you've been looking terrible for way too long. And you're too pretty to be walking around here looking crazy. But you choose to look crazy every single time. So shut up about Wendy's clothes. It's her clothes. It's her body. She can wear it. She is grown. She's on a girl's trip. What is the big deal if she wants to show her nice whatever's off? It's a girl's trip. Robin, you had them terrible braids in your hair. All the people in the DMV, nobody could hook your braids up better than that. Y'all need to stay off of Wendy's braids weren't all that cute either. But whatever. I know too many people in the DMV area that braid hair. For y'all hair to be looking like that, that's a no. If anywhere that you should get you some bomb braids, it's the DMV area. Your braids should be on point. Candace braids always on point. Why y'all braids be looking like that? Karen, you too with that braided wig that you had. But anyways, y'all had her right there in the room. Y'all could have told her, hey, Wendy, girl, what's good with you? Like, what are you doing? Like, we don't really, just tell her how y'all felt. Y'all chose not to do it. Y'all chose to embarrass her. But let me tell you something about Wendy. Wendy, you get in that first season hazing, that first season energy that you should have gotten last season, you getting it now. So you had it way too easy last season because Candace was in the hot seat. Candace was the target until she wasn't anymore. And then Monique got in the hot seat. So you didn't get your proper introduction to this show, and now you're getting it. And that's just what that is. So Giselle decides at dinner, she decides to go down the line and get everybody together. And she starts with our girl Candace. And pretty much she wants to know, girl, how much money is Chris taking from you being your manager? And Candace is like, girl, I pay him in love. How do your mama feel about it? She don't like it, but it is what it is. We're doing us, and that's just that. And lots of people have been comparing her situation to Wendy Williams and Monique, the comedian Monique, and whoever else that has a husbander, Tamar and Vince, and how things didn't go well. Sometimes they do go well, but people don't talk about those times, right? people don't always talk about the success stories. They don't talk about Celine Dion and her husband. You know, they don't talk about everybody's situation. But it doesn't even matter. If that's what Candace want to do right now, that's their choice. They two grown people, they'll figure it out. They jumped to Robin, and Robin is letting everybody know. She lets them know her situation, and Juan ain't here for it. And Ascala was like, Robin, it sounds like you're depressed. So I definitely think Robin is depressed. What she's explaining, I know I went through it. I know several people who've also gone through it. It was easier for others to snap out of it. And for some people, it wasn't that easy. I deal with that currently. So I relate totally to what she is saying. The pandemic forced a lot of us to have to just sit down with our problems and not be on the go. And we had to sit quiet at home and be like, oh my God, what is going on? It forced us out of our routines. It was just a lot. So what Robin is going through, she needs support. She definitely does. And I'm glad Ascala like spoke up and was like, yes, girl, let's help you. Because I think Robin probably been going through depression for a lot longer than just this last season. That girl is always late to stuff. She's been going through some stuff. But she speaks up. Y'all been talking about she's not adding anything. And she is adding stuff. I would rather someone be like Robin, where they're just telling you their real life, than them make up fake trips to Tampa. I would prefer her to just tell her real story than her to lie and say, yo, Juan went to Atlantic City and he was gone for days and I don't know nothing about it. I would rather her just tell her real story because it's relatable. I don't know why people don't like Robin, but so of course Giselle gives her little tough love situation to Robin, and that's their relationship. It is what it is. At least Robin has other friends. She has Candace. She has Ascala that will sympathize with her and talk to her and tell her what's up. She doesn't just have to hear Giselle's perspective. And it is what it is. Like, you know, whatever. We don't really care. But Giselle switches her focus to Wendy. And this lady gonna tell Wendy, you know, last year you had substance. This year, you're hot girl Wendy. And I will say this, Wendy is a grown woman, okay? Wendy should be able to wear what she wants to wear. If you are on a girl's trip, you with your home girls. If you want to wear your booty shorts, if you want to wear pasties, tassels, you want to cosplay in Little Kim 1999, I am all here for it. I'm your friend. I will go up for you. Yes, girl, do it. And I'm going to be right there next to you doing it too. You go ahead. You could wear your turtleneck tomorrow or you could wear pasties. I'm here for whatever you want to do. I think they need to get off of her outfits. They need to get off her clothes. She should be able to wear whatever she wants to wear. I'm definitely that girl that's going to wear what I want to wear. And I definitely don't want you telling me nothing about it because I'm going to wear what I want to wear. However, I do feel like Wendy has come off very inauthentic this season. Very much. And I don't think it has anything to do with the cheating rumors. It has everything to do with how she was received by Housewives fans season 5. Wendy came on here on her Michelle Obama stuff, right? Oh, we know how a lot of us went up for Michelle Obama. And I think that is the person that Wendy was trying to model herself. Like, I'm coming in there on my black girl magic. I got 4 degrees. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a professor. I'm all of these things. And she was ready for people to be like, yes, Wendy. I think Wendy also has had a lot of praise her whole life. At least that's my assumption. I get the feeling that Wendy was praised a lot by friends, family friends, people she knew, teachers, classmates. Everybody has always praised her about, girl, you're just so smart, girl. You just get everything you want. She's, done a lot in a very small amount of time. So when she came on this show, she was ready. She was ready to be, you know, Dr. Wendy, Black Girl Magic. And the viewers was like, we don't like you. And I think y'all hurt that girl's feelings. Y'all really got to her. Everybody has a box that society places them in. And I understand where Wendy is coming from. And sometimes that stuff does get to you. But I don't know. I think it's just hard at least for me. I don't like how Wendy is coming off. It's like, girl, be you, be all of you, do you, live out loud, do what you want to do. But it's just, it don't feel genuine. It feels a little forced. Like that bustier was, girl, it was cute. I go up for it. But you couldn't got it in a bigger, just one size up. You couldn't do one size up. Just one size up. That's all I was going to say. But I'm not going to tell you how to dress, girl. You can do you. But it just feels forced. Like, but you know what? When you're with your homegirls, you should be able to be silly. You should be able to try to swing around the pole. And if you fall, oh well, you're with your homegirls. If you want to twerk, you should twerk. I don't care about any of that. I just don't like, it just feels, I don't know. I can't really put it in words. It just feels like the viewers did not like Wendy last season, and Wendy is pandering to a certain fan base. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like it because I just feel like, be yourself. It's better that they hate you for who you are than love you for who you're pretending to be. I'm not here for it. Like, I love Wendy, and I hope she finds, you know, a comfortable space on this show, because up Karen's behind is not it. So Wendy is trying to get her point across that, look, you can't put me in a box. I am a woman. I have layers to me. You saw one side of me last year. You're getting a different side of me this year. She doesn't really want to be told anything, and I don't blame her. She's like, I could wear what I want. I could be me. And Mia chimes in and was like, oh no, if you're a professor, you need to embody being a professor. You know, she brings up Michelle Obama and Oprah. And we all know Michelle Obama went through a similar thing in her official photo. I remember everybody was mad at her because her arms were out. She had nice arms. What was the problem? Y'all love to police women and what we do and what we wear, and it's old, and it's just like us women doing it to each other. Like, cut it out. It's stupid and it's corny, and it needs to stop. And Mia, of all people, I thought Mia would be the one to be like, go Wendy, girl. And she was sitting up there talking nonsense. All right, whatever, girl. It takes Karen to have to chime in and be like, girl, you can do what you want. And if you want to be naked, and I'm sorry, I agree with that all 100%. You be out there as, like, you be hot girl Wendy, I will be right there with you. It's some of the other stuff that I have a problem with, but hot girl Wendy, girl, I'm here for that, especially on a girl's trip. Girl, do you. So the next morning, Wendy has a conversation with Karen, and Karen is like, girl, why you covered up today? Are you covered up because of Giselle? Because if so, girl, you need to go change. And they start having a conversation, and she was like, but she told me I had no substance, and my boo starts to cry, and I didn't like that. That hurt me. That hurt my feelings for real. I didn't like seeing Wendy cry, especially not over no Giselle. Like, girl, I didn't like that. That made me really want to go knock on Giselle's door, like, why you had my girl crying? I didn't like that. And she was like, she said I had no substance. It was just like, that really hurt her feelings. And I think that's what, she has been moving a little funny this season. And she said, oh, I don't want to be put in a box. But I think she's trying out this, you know, she's trying to show y'all another side of her. And she probably knew this was coming, but she didn't expect it was going to come from her sorority sister. Her soror had her in her feelings. And I hope she apologizes, because Miss Giselle, who loves to force people to apologize, I hope she apologizes to Wendy, because she was wrong for that. Of course, Wendy has substance. She has substance this year. They showed her filming her lectures for her students. Don't do that to Wendy. Like, she is doing things that I don't like. But that wasn't the thing to call her out on. Call her out on going off on Mia for no reason. Call her out for moving funny. Call her out for some real stuff. Don't call her out for how she wants to dress on a girl's trip. That was stupid. But I will say it is a little weird, Wendy, that you're cozying up to Karen. You spent a good chunk of season 5 constantly telling Candace that Karen is not your friend. I don't know who needs to knock on your lace front. Or did she say Jesus is not going to knock on your lace front and tell you that Karen isn't your friend, but she's not your friend. You kept telling this to Candace all last season. And this season, you and Karen are bosom buddies. Like, what's that? So it's clear that the fans wore you out last season and you just you want to be a fan favorite. It's clear to that. It's clear as day that that's what you're in search of. But be careful, because Karen, she can't be trusted. Because if she had it her way, you wouldn't even be here this season. Karen cannot be trusted. She didn't want you on the show last season because you made her feel a little bit insecure about herself. And she wanted you gone. And now all of a sudden she likes you. It's because she has no friends. You need to be careful with Karen, because that's not real. You was crying about Giselle. You will be crying about Karen next if you're not careful. Karen is not a friend either. She's just not. I think at this point, Karen knows what works for her, and what works for her is bickering with Giselle. And Giselle knows what works for her, which is being messy and doing whatever the producers tell her to do. And we just gonna keep getting that until Michael Darby grabs another butt. Anyways, this is my sound off for episode 6. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you.